So recently I start every leg day, just 2 plates, 30 reps. Actually, there's the first warm-up set, which is 20 reps with just 1 plate, just to get the blood flowing, a little bit of the Stairmaster. And then I want to pre-exhaust the legs with 2 plates, 30 reps. Then we're going to leave the leg press alone. We're going to go do the actual leg workout at that point.
They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate.
So not super heavy weight, right? But it's a good way to pre-exhaust the muscle. All right, so once the legs are pre-exhausted with those leg presses, 50 reps, lightweight, just to get the blood flowing. I actually do a triple set here. We got hamstrings, we got calves, and we got some adductors. Those are easy to do without fatiguing the entire body. I can go from hamstrings, which don't take everything out of me, over to calves, which do the same thing, even though they burn the hell out of my calves. And then the adductors as well too. So I can kind of hit them all at the same time. And that's the way I like to do it. Otherwise, the leg workout would be 2 hours. I like to try to keep my leg workout around 1 hour and 15 minutes max. With these, I like to lean forward just a little bit to make sure that I'm not using any momentum. I don't want any help. I want to keep all tension on the calves. So 20 reps on the calves, guys. I like high reps for those. I feel like the calves respond well to that type of work. All right, so at this point, legs are fully warmed up. What we're using now is this slight platform here, off the ground about 5-6 inches maybe, just so I can get a full stretch. Even if I don't go all the way down to the grass or the turf, I'll still get a good stretch. And the thinking behind this one is, I want to hit my hamstrings, right? I want to get a really good stretch on those hamstrings in a way that the hamstring curls can't do. Also all the way up into the glutes, but I also am thinking about longevity and mobility here. Just a really, really good stretch for the entire body, trying to keep the back up as we go down. Really, really stretch it all out. Have I said the word stretch enough at this point? If not, it's just a really good stretch. I definitely would recommend adding this into your workout. And hopefully I'm in frame here, but I'm 6'2", so even though I'm not in the NBA or anything like that, 6'2", definitely a little bit taller than most guys, right? So a lot of times when I set the camera up and then I get into the set, I look at it later on, I'm like, shit, I wasn't even in the frame. But you know what? I'm not going back, adjusting, all that. The camera stuff is secondary. The work that I put in here to achieve the goal that I'm going after, that's primary.
Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies, all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Water all blood like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous.
Music licensing reimagined.
I ain't make it this far for myself, I had to prove to everybody else, I had to set them straight, I had to ball, so I had to renovate, I know. They hate when you elevate, the second of losses I'm handing them.
Now it's time for the part that you've been waiting for, that I've been waiting for. At the very least, that I've been waiting for. And that's quads. And one of the ways that I like to warm up quads now is with whatever machine this is. Live axis quad. I see a lot of the ladies use this, but I really love this because if you look, it's just like a leg extension, but you have to stabilize the leg. So you're actually working the hip flexors as well too. Oh man, and that's what gives you that definition all the way up all the way up in here. And that's what we want. No stones unturned. We want to hit everything, no weaknesses. Plus, it's just a great movement. I tell you, if I wasn't even bodybuilding, this is something that I would definitely be doing for longevity too, because when those hip flexors get tight, it leads to a whole bunch of other problems. And nobody wants that. But anyway, let's set on here just to warm the quads up if I can get my foot out. Oh man, the stretch on here is amazing. All right, let's move on to some presses. All right, so we're about to pick this intensity up now. I like these belt squats. I really don't squat a lot, nothing against it, just really not for me. I can get a lot of tension on my quads by doing stuff like this, and I'd rather do that. But on this set, let's get about 8 to 10 reps on here, good deep reps, and then we're gonna go straight in to some leg curls here, well, leg extensions, except for I'm just gonna hold the top portion of the rep for about 20 seconds as soon as we're done. So the whole set's probably gonna take about a minute, but it'll be pretty intense and I'll get a good pump that way. So I think that was 10. That's a good way to get the blood rushing to your head, man. Stay thirsty, my friends. Save me, mama. All right, now we're actually doing some working sets. I already did one. We're gonna finish with one actual working set here, a little heavier. Keep this going. But man, you start adding these into your regimen, I guarantee you it's gonna help. It's gonna help a lot. And what I like to do, get a full stretch on that leg like that, and then when I push out, come back a little bit to keep the tension on the quad. Hip flexor, quad. Okay. Oh man, that takes everything out of you. That takes everything out of you. This leg day over yet. Save me, mama. That's how we feel sometimes on leg day. But you know what? It's got to feel good to show up. Feels great to show up, especially during those workouts that you don't particularly like the most, right? Come on. All right, friends, that is leg day in the books. We are done. So glad it's over. Leg day is just good, just to get it over with, right? Now we're gonna go eat, and I will see you guys later this week, probably tomorrow. We'll do some back and some triceps. How about back and triceps? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Tell somebody about it. Spread the word. Gym therapy, fellas. Let's get it.